Oh, wow. You guys, the second I hit the button, I'm not lying to you, I got the best, most unusual human whistle all the way out exactly where I'm pointing the camera just by chance. That was incredible. It just went, it went just like that, not but. So look at the leaners. This is what I've been showing you guys over and over, okay? I'll show you more of the leaners. Structure there, structure there, structure here. Now what is this? What this is leading to me, let me start over. What this is leading me to, I believe is gonna be special. You guys, I put a lot of time and effort into this spot, and I think teepee for sure where I'm going. So let's see. What is up with that crazy whistle, you guys? I swear. I don't know if it happened after I hit the button or before, but it was literally like just as I was starting the video. I swear. You guys know, the people that watch me know I bring up very few sounds because, well, at least in the wintertime, I got structures everywhere. Look, here's more of that. Where'd I see it over here? Another one of those, ooh, look, this happened. You guys, this happened in the snow. So here we go. Accident? Or can Sasquatch do this? That's how I know, because look, the thing clearly fell and went boom, but it's over. See, look, it's too uniform. How do they do this in the snow? You guys, there's no tracks here. Do they do it from the trees? Can they just look at the tree and make it fall over? Wow, you guys, I got the vibes. Look, there's a small version. See that? I really want you guys to look because I feel like they do this everywhere, like New Jersey, because it's not something that's obvious until you know. Once you're familiar with the structure, you'll see how obvious it is. I want to film back to the giant version of that, but I can't really see it. It's over there. Here's another one. There's three within my view. Three big, maybe four even, of the same exact thing. It's like half a teepee structure. This is really good. All right, so let me, I want to just talk about somebody else real quick. Let me start over. You guys, look at this. It's old, but look at it. Just in the case that's not completely coming up, it says caution, forestry study area. Please do not disturb trees, shrubs, and other vegetation. Also, stakes, markers, and other equipment. They are part of an important forestry experiment. Are you serious? What are you experimenting? Why would it matter what you staked or what any shrubs or trees were doing? How is that an experiment? Bull crap. It's such bullcrap. You know why? Because this place is special. And there's no way they don't know. The neighbors know. There's Sasquatch all over the private properties, like with pictures of them from the neighbors, and a guy puts a sign in his front lawn, and they're here. Something very special going on that hill over there. Give me a sec. I'm really out of breath here. I came from way at the top of that mountain, came all the way down and back up because I know to come here. Something really special is happening here. I got timestamps all over here from the road too. Really good ones. You're gonna see why soon. First of all, you can see the deadfall isn't deadfall. It's all them. This is a great spot. What's in front of this spot's even more amazing. So I'm gonna actually walk all the way down to this incredible situation down here, and then I'm gonna turn around and walk up. And you guys, when I say incredible, I'm talking big time incredible. Yeah, I gotta go that way. There's no doubt in my mind, but there's something very special down here. Wow, look at them. You guys, they go crazy here. This is how I know they can go in and out, because I know they're down there. I'm coming in from behind them. You know, and they can still just completely just vanish. Look at this. I'm not even showing you the half of what's around me. Look at this. There's a great example. Leonard, that's for you. It's a great one. Great example of what they do to these old upside down stumps. They love them as decorations. And that's a really good shot right there. Give me 1 second. Look at this. I want to show you, you know what, maybe I'll walk you all the way from here. Because I want to show you, which is what you just saw, right? The decorated boulders, the X's, the arches, right? You know, just weird blind type of things made all over the place. God knows what's up there, and that's where I'm going soon. Look at that thing. I don't know what's going on there. This is a great spot. I have chills right now. It's crazy. Because I know where I'm going. Wait till you see this. Here, let's do a zoom from here. Yes, I'm making it dramatic because it is. I won't make anything dramatic unless it's worth it. You got to see how they decorated this. Well, first there's your X, right? Look, you guys, it's a symmetrical, beautiful X. Okay? And what's all melted and right in front of it? Probably one of the most amazing teepees ever found in the history of Sasquatch. And I found it. Yay! Hey, come on, you guys. You can't... People are like, Mark, great structures. I'm like, I didn't do them. But, you know, yeah, you want... If you're going to be out here doing it, it's like anything else. You want to be good at it, right? You want to get the best structure. I don't want Callie getting a better structure than me. When he does, I'm thrilled for him. But, you know, it's kind of like anything. You're going to compete, you know, a little bit. You want to have the good stuff. And you guys, look. Did I get the good stuff or what today? I mean, this is beyond good. They're right here. I can feel them in my bones. Let me see if I can show you. Well, a little bit. You can see my hairs are standing up because I know, like, it's crazy in here. They're right here somewhere. I don't know if they're in the tree. I don't know what goes on. Look at this teepee, you guys. This is why I think they're strategic. Sasquatch built this teepee. Anyone that is involved with Bigfoot knows that now because of what I just showed you behind me and what I'm walking into. I don't care if there was a leather couch in there. Sasquatch built the teepee, okay? People do find these things because they're so big. You know, and you'll see a beer can or you'll see something or they'll put something in there to make it look like a human, but believe me, it's them, okay? It's not quite as big as I thought. I thought the other one was bigger. But good, oh my God, is it good? It's so good. It's so good. Let me start a new clip. Look, X on the ground. Not to mention all of those structures over there, especially free hanging ones that are facing downward. Look, all the bark. They love to strip bark occasionally. Look at this. The X's that are coming out of that, it's incredible. Same exact thing as the other teepee. Same wood, same everything. With the same middle tree. Yep, see, there's someone that has someone. See, this is why. I kind of had this. It's not private property, but if you wanted to get here the other way, it is. And someone's been in here. Because I'll bet you the neighbors have found it. You know, they go through their woods. Oh yeah, so there's human seats. But you have to keep in mind, you guys, don't let that fool you. You know, this is just on the guy's property. This one looks like it's been here for a long time. And they found it. Look at the rocks inside. That's how you know it's Bigfoot too. You know, and what you have to really do is use your brains, like, based on what's here. You guys, look at, there's a symmetrical X before I go in this thing. There's a symmetrical X right next to it. Okay? And there's all kinds of other things. You know, I really got to kick out. They must do this at nighttime because the way they were stacking wood over here was amazing. Somewhere down here, there's like just stacks of this wood, like, but it's underneath and tucked in and hidden. And look at this thing. All right, let's go inside. You know, too much work that you couldn't, guys, you couldn't find these Exact branches everywhere if you tried. I think these things are like portal type things. Yeah, see, look at the inside too. What in the freak is that? See, this doesn't make sense to me, you guys. That was clearly made by a person. There's nails, but what is that? What is this? Why would anyone have a box of moss? That is so weird. I'm telling you, Bigfoot does that. They want you to think people are here. I think someone has been, because that's not something, they're not going to make you think it that much. I do have disturbances in here. You know, but look, see, I think people would have kept this free in here. You see how this all comes in? Like, it's all coming in here. Look at this. It's simply amazing, this teepee. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because I really want to get up and above it. You know, in fact, let me walk you away from this teepee because I want to re-show you what surrounds it, how much they mark it. Not one thing anywhere around here has been touched by a chainsaw or anything. This has all been done. If this was a person, they would have definitely had their chainsaw up here. I can tell you that right now. I would have. I wouldn't have made one of these, but I'm seeing more bark off the tree there too. I see that in Bigfoot universe all the time. The bark's off the tree. I always look like parallel, like is there one over there too? I mean, look, let me walk you out of here. I don't care how long this clip is. Look, there's an X. It's leaning a little bit, so it could be a perch. Very well could be a perch right here. Now we're getting timestamps. I mean, Eric, my buddy Eric sent me stuff right away. He was like, dude, they're right there. You know, they're not the best timestamps, but I mean, gosh, to people like me and him who do this all the time, you can clearly tell they're there. You know, and I was zooming in from down there. Incredible. Just simply incredible. Look how everything is knocked over and broken. X's. Look at another symmetrical X. I'm telling you, those teepees are symbols. They're portals. They have to be placed in certain spots, or we would see them throughout the whole forest. They're always placed in certain areas. You got to remember, 100 years ago, that was a special, perfect spot until the idiot humans moved in and destroyed everything, as always. You know, and here we are just thinking we're cool and we're doing everything right. Well, guess what? We're not. Another X. You guys, this world's going to implode, okay? Just keep sitting there playing video games and not doing anything or caring and see how long you're around. It's coming to it. Something's coming. Something's going to happen. Guess where I'll be when that happens? Just take a guess. Right there. This is the best place in the world to be when World War III hits. It's my best chance. I believe once humans are altered, there's a tremendous chance of getting to know these guys, or them eating you, one or the other. I think, you know, I have a slight advantage, or someone that has relationships with Sasquatch and has been involved with them. Just common sense would tell you, if they've seen you before and know what you're doing, you probably have a better chance than your average person who had no respect to them to begin with. I'm just talking. You guys, when I walk in here, I have no idea what I'm going to say next. It just comes out. There's no plans. Here we go with the blockage. It's not happening anywhere else except on a direct line to the teepee. And there's something really cool happening right here. Here's the pointer. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's another one. Here's two, okay? You got one pointing that way. This one's a little high for me. This is more like a pointer. Usually it's more like this, but it points like that. And I think this one's just finally getting old and drooping, but it used to point straight up. And my other video where I didn't even show you the structure, but I told you about it, well, that's the pointer right there. It's not snow load. It's pointing in the direction you're supposed to go. You guys, I followed that hundreds of times. I know exactly what it means. It's a directional. Look at this. Wow, I'm really happy with this video. I really am. I don't care if I see anything else. Look, I do care actually, but I'm so thankful for when I get anything like that. That's good enough. I have a feeling up here might be good too. Let's see, no footprints yet. You know, it's supernatural. You know, listen to Mike Patterson, I'll tell you. They can make a footprint or they don't make a footprint. It's up to them. It's just out of your thinking. That's all you have to know. That's all I have to know. You know, it's just, you're not going to be able to think it. Most likely, anyway. There's probably a few things that we're right about, but, you know, and like I've said over and over, if a Sasquatch came over to dinner tonight, just pick who's ever watching this video, okay? He came over to your house tonight and sat down and said, listen, this is the deal. This is what we do. This is why there's structures. This is how we do it. I'm telling you, you would just sit there and be like, oh my God, I understand now. It's that simple. Trust me, the explanation is all that simple. We're the ones that complicate this. Stop talking about it online, okay? All you people that just do nothing except gab online. I'm not talking about certain groups and special, you know, discussions. I'm talking about just like random posts about this, that is what gets us further behind in Sasquatch, okay? Because it's all stuff made up by people. And if you're gonna listen to a person about this, okay, you're listening to false information. And I'm even talking about myself. Yeah, you could listen to me about how I find these places. That's all I ever give you. That's the only advice I ever tell you, or any facts I give you, is how to locate structures, how to follow them, how to find better ones. That's it. I'm never going to claim, you know, I know this about Sasquatch, I know that. I do feel like I have a better feeling than most, but do we really know? No, you know. That's why you'll always see people like, there's no one that's an expert in Bigfoot. It's like, first of all, you don't know that because there could be somebody and he's not going to tell you probably. So don't stop making claims and statements like that too. No one's an expert in Bigfoot. Who are you? You don't know that. You know, I don't know that. I mean, it seems like a pretty valid statement in all fairness because no one I've known does. But believe me, there's people that do, you guys. And those people aren't on the online groups discussing it, okay? You gotta trust me on that one. Look at that. I think I showed you. I think I backed up all evidence to that TP. All of this leads directly to that TP. Now you got your homeowner comes up here, the guy probably hunts. He's definitely a seasonal guy. He hasn't been here all winter. So he's in the summer. He's got his kid, they come up, you know, into the woods. Because his property is straight out. It's just a little tiny cabin, you know, and you know he's been up there. He just thinks the Boy Scout. If you don't have Bigfoot, if you don't know to think about it, your brain just comes up with another solution. Oh, the old homeowners must have done this years ago. You know, they just come up with these stupid things, you know, because they're not thinking. You know, just like the guy I talked to that lives here. I said, do you ever see anything, any wood that's weird? He's like, yeah, I'm a tree guy, of course I do. I'm like, no, I mean like stuff that you can't explain. He's like, all the time. I was like, that's Bigfoot. You know, and he looks at me, he thinks about it. He's like, I never thought about it that way. You know, and that's exactly the point. You never thought about it. If you just think about this, it's that easy, guys. There's nothing to prove to anybody. You guys have watched the videos, not just mine, but other people's. And that's the cool thing. There's not just one dude. There's other people, and everyone does it different. And as a viewer, you're the most important because you're absorbing like a sponge. And you know, you'll take in, even if you don't remember, you kind of do what I said, and you'll remember what Mike Patterson said, and you'll remember what someone else said. And you know, eventually certain things will click. You know, we're smart. You know, you don't have to even think about it for it to click. It just, down the road, it could be years of accumulation. You start to piece things together on your own. Like, listen, there's really something to this. There's really something to that. So the viewers actually have just as much of an advantage of knowledge, with the exception of just standing here, because that's the best, is to be able to take this all in, you know? Like, that's a great place for a teepee right there. You would think that'd be the ultimate spot. Sorry, I just vent sometimes. That's it. I just want to get it out, and everything's good. I couldn't be happier right now. But I just want to make these points clear, you know, that People are using their brains too much. Stop thinking about it. Just let it happen. Stop discussing in a group about something stupid. It's gonna get you nowhere, okay? Talk in the group, but do it based on facts, like a picture or a beautiful structure. Don't make up like, do you think the women Bigfoot are horny? It's just like, you guys are killing me. That's why I'm out of every group now, okay? I have my own groups, and I'm in with Kirsten's group in Berkshire Bigfoot, which, by the way, you guys are welcome to join. You have to be approved, but you're welcome to join a Kirsten's group, and if you have any, there's no negativity allowed. If you're gonna be a jerk, we just get rid of you. It's that simple. It's just jealousy or something. It seems like most of the mean people believe in Bigfoot. That's the weird part. The non-believers don't take the time to even yell at you typically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's something going on here. Looks like, there's an inside little hangout. What we've come to know as a wallow somehow. Look how heated up this gets. You see that? So this was probably done this summer, but you can see everything dies because these things are like ovens. All right, give me a sec. Ooh, I like the end of this. Look at this. This is really good. I wish there was a teepee here, but this is pretty good. Look. All those sticks are just leaning there. Look. It's just been put there. Not all that long ago either. Look. There's literally, it came right from there. One's been actually moved. One was there. Same with this side, look. I've actually seen that where they do it all the way down both sides. Look, and they're on the ground here too. I wonder if they blew over. Really good, cool looking thing. It's very rare. This gives you an idea of kind of what I'm looking for. I'm used to all their structures, all the same structures. I like to find unique things like this that don't necessarily have a meaning. Typically, they were doing it for whatever. It's not an X, it's not a bend. It's literally like a, one of a kind Bigfoot tree. There's no doubt about it. That's a Bigfoot tree, I call them. And of course, underneath, I wouldn't be surprised, if game was bedding here either. Although I do see no scat at all. So I have to say, game does not sit there. I'm about 2 miles. I'm trying to get more accurate with my mileage. I'm about 2 miles away from my car. Only one part of it really sucks, because I got to go all the way down this valley and then all the way back up, and there's a river in between. Look at the walking here. Something's going on, back up in here. Like, there's no doubt about it. In those woods. How I know is because of what I've seen. And there's not even a break in structures here as I'm walking, and I just know back here is really good. But as soon as I get another quarter of a mile, the snow gets brutal. Decided to walk up a little bit anyway. Look at this. You guys, this, I told you. I think you all believe me. It's not like I'm trying to convince you. Something special going on here. Wait till me and Cal are gonna do it together, miles up this way. We're actually gonna go on Saturday. I don't know exactly yet where yet, because where we were is gonna have a lot of snow. The elevation's too high. Even though we have these beautiful days, it's melting very slowly. And we could make it, but I don't want to. I want to wait. The first time is the best, and I want to wait to walk into some of these best areas here when I can see the ground. That's when I want to do it. I think it's worth it. One thing, you guys, I am not a patient person, but one thing I've learned with this is you don't have a choice. If you're not patient with this, you're not going to get anywhere.